Today we brought you the 5 best laptops for computer science students. We have selected laptops that are affordable and are capable of delivering decent performance. Needless to say, the biggest concern was to choose laptops that are affordable but perform pretty well. But when you are studying a subject like computer science, a good laptop is an investment that you must do. There's just no way around it. Whether to run the program that you just completed coding, playing your favorite game or watching the TV series you like, a good laptop should handle these tasks effortlessly. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell button. So without any further ado, let's get in it. Number 1 on our list is Asus ZenBook 15 Ultra Slim Laptop. When I saw the laptop the first time, I just liked the design right ways. There are a few reasons that this laptop is number 1 on the list. As I said, I liked the design right away. The royal blue color version of this thing looks better than the metallic one in my opinion. The rose gold plating near the hinge wraps around the side as well gives it a nice touch. The main attraction or feature, I might say, is the secondary screen as a trackpad. We have seen many laptops use the secondary screen near the slide bed or in the place where the keyboard was supposed to be. To be honest, I am not really a big fan of that. This one, however, integrated the secondary screen quite differently. The trackpad is your secondary screen. Although there are few inbuilt options that are pretty handy, but to be honest, it's far away from being perfect and useful. The battery life varies from 4 to 9 hours depending on your usage. The keyboard is backlit, but I found the light to be a little dim. Here's a spec of the laptop. 10th generation Intel Core i7-10510U quad-core processor, 8M cache, up to 4.9 GHz, with NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 Max-Q discrete graphics. Fast storage and memory featuring 512GB PCIe NVMe SSD and 16GB RAM. Quite good specs for the price. Performs really well. Number 2 on the list is Microsoft Surface Pro 7. This is one of those convertible laptops. Comes with a 12.3 touchscreen display. The display color is bright and color accurate. No, this is more a tablet than a laptop for some obvious reasons. You won't be playing AAA title games on max setting on this laptop, nor will you run graphically intensive software. But if you are one of the creative people who like to draw, use photo manipulation software or sculpting software, this is one of the ideal devices you should be looking into. There are a lot of variations of these devices. You can either buy the i3, i5, or i7 versions. There are also different storage options. We suggest you go with the i5 version. It comes with an Iris graphics unit but costs much less than the i7 version. The design of this device is the same as the Surface Pro 6, the previous version of this one. You wouldn't recognize it unless you see there's a USB Type-C port instead of a Thunderbolt. Here are the specifications of the device: 10th Gen Intel Core i5 processor with Intel Iris Plus graphics, 16GB of RAM, and 256 SSD storage. There are other devices with more impressive specs in the same price range, but you simply can't compare them to other laptops or mobile devices. This is more than a laptop. There are 2 color variations to choose from. Overall, a great pick for the right people. Number 3 on the list is Lenovo IDEAPAD 3. This is a budget option on the list. If you were waiting for it, then wait for no more. Here is your budget option. A few years back, when I wanted to shop for a new laptop but didn't have that much money, the options were really terrible, unlike today. Today, if you want to buy a budget laptop, you will get some really awesome deals like this one. 15.6 touchscreen for hands-on control, touch, tap, glide and make the most of Windows 10. HD True Bright technology amps up color and clarity. Typical 1366 x 768 HD resolution. Supports 720p content. Energy efficient LED backlight. Here is the specification. 10th Gen Intel Core i5-1035G1 processor, smart dual core. 12GB of RAM. 256 GB solid-state drive, PCIe. As I said, you get a lot for a laptop in this price range. Now I know this is not capable of doing any heavy lifting, but as a CS student, your priority should be coding and executing programs, that this laptop will do just fine. Because this laptop has less resolution, the battery life will be quite decent. And will last 3 to 7 hours depending on your usage. At number 4 we have ACER Aspire 7. Well, if you have been following our channel for a while, you know that we keep a budget option in every video. Not everyone has the ability to buy high-end devices, we understand that. That's why we include mid-range options like this one. We prioritize value for money wherever we choose something in the budget category. This laptop is a very good pick if you are on a budget but need works to be done. Comes with a 15.6-inch Full HD IPS display, no 4K, and you know why. Full HD display is quite a nice option. There are bezels on the top and side. Not the best looking laptop, but gets your things done, that's for sure. Here are the specifications. 9th generation Intel Core i5-9300H processor, up to 4.1 GHz. NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 with 4 GB of dedicated GDDR6 VRAM. 15.6 Full HD, 1920x1080, widescreen LED backlit IPS display. 8 GB DDR4 2666 MHz memory and 512 GB PCIe NVMe SSD. i5 9th Gen is not a bad processor, neither is the GTX 1650 graphics card. These two components are budget killers. The best value for money components. Delivers a massive amount of power. Can pull off some great results that you might not expect. Last on the list but not least at the number 5 is HP Pavilion 15 laptop. Those who have used Pavilion series laptops before, know that these things mean business. Nothing too fancy, only focused on performance. The essentials that you need. Comes with a 15-inch Full HD display. Has very thin bezels on both sides and top. Pavilion 15 comes with the latest hardware available like 11th generation Intel Core i7-1165G7, and with that chipset, you get Intel's latest mobile GPU Intel Iris Xe graphics. This graphics unit can do some real heavy lifting. You will be able to do your day-to-day tasks without any problem, thanks to the NVMe and the 16 GB of RAM. Here is the specification for this laptop. Processor 11th generation Intel Core i7-1165G7. Graphics Intel Iris Xe graphics. Memory 16 GB DDR4 3200 SDRAM, 2x8 GB. Storage 512 GB PCIe NVMe TMM.2 SSD. Now there are few things to remember when shopping for this laptop. This laptop has an integrated mobile GPU. Sure, it is the latest tech and all, but the performance won't be that good of a dedicated one. Other than that, the laptop is a great pick and value for money.